Hi everybody, it's Christine from Christine's Awesome Things. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this amazing Easter basket. I put this together and I want you to watch how I did it. If you're planning on buying an Easter basket for your children or grandchildren, you should try making it yourself. Watch my video and I'll show you step by step how I made this Easter basket. And once you're done, why don't you like and subscribe for me? Alright, so when making an Easter basket, one of the things we want to do is you want to have something to use as a filler. It kind of gives it a lift. The basket's a little bit of a lift instead of when you put your gift or whatever you have in it, it doesn't just fall down into the bottom. So this little bag right here, roll it up, stick it right in here like this. This one I have two of them in there. It's just a regular paper bag that came from the supermarket. Then here, do a little cover like this. Tuck it around. And it just gave the basket some height. Next, the grass. You want to kind of make sure you get the grass in there all nice and neat. You know, it's kind of hard, but it'll. Alright. Now this right here is just regular Easter grass. If you're using edible Easter grass, I wouldn't recommend a filler. In fact, with the Easter grass, the edible Easter grass, I wouldn't recommend putting it in an actual Easter basket. Because remember, if you're using something like a toy or anything like that, you have to remember that people in the store have been touching all over this. So when you're putting the toys on top of the edible Easter grass, you're basically transferring bacteria. So if you're going to do edible Easter grass, I would recommend putting it in a Ziploc bag and then kind of tucking it into the basket so you don't have to worry about that. Next, you're going to just secure whatever toy that you're using to put inside your basket, whether it be tape or glue gun. Just make sure you're securing it enough to where it's not going to fall over too much. Now see, when I added the filler, which is the brown paper bag, it added height to it, which is exactly what you want. Adding height to your basket makes it look more professional. And if you're using a glue gun, don't use too much glue, because remember, it's going to stick to this Easter grass. And we're going to put this one in the back. Because my granddaughter loves slime, just a tiny dab of that in one place. So far we have this here. So this is how this is looking so far. Hold that and secure that how it's supposed to be. There we go. Alright, so now we will add this here. See, making the Easter basket the way you want to do it is the best thing possible. When you go into the store, you look at the baskets. They don't really want what's in them baskets. You just end up getting whatever's available instead of getting what they actually want or would play with. So if you make your own, you avoid all that. And then when you are in the store and you buy Easter baskets, you see these Easter baskets that cost all this money, and then you look at it real good and you're thinking, wow, where did I see that before? And then you go in there and you see the same toy in Dollar Tree, Dollar General stores like that for $2. Excuse me. And then you're paying $10 for the basket that has a $2 or $3 toy in it and 3 or 4 pieces of candy. To me, that's overpriced for the little bit of stuff that you get in it. So it's definitely better when you make your own. And it's just about being strategic placement and making sure you secure it. And this basket is almost done. Once you have everything that you need, everything that you're going to put in there, it's really simple and it goes really fast. It's just about being creative and just placing everything to make sure that it's not going to fall over. Because remember, once the kids get to them, they're going to just, you know, open them up and tear into them. And you know, I've made baskets not only for kids, but I've made them for adults as well. Believe it or not, there are some adults out there who likes to get an Easter basket. And I do not blame them. I am not the one to think funny about it, because if I could eat all this stuff in there, I would. Honestly, I would. this around so you can see the other side. Have you noticed I'm not covering up the toy completely? Because this what the kids want to see. They want to see what toy is in there. For the Easter baskets, I don't think for kids it's so much as the candy as it is the toy that's in it. And the last thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and bag this up. And so far, this is what it's looking at like right now. And I knew I was going to end up having to secure this with tape. So let's go ahead and get that secured. I said I was going to secure it. There we go. Now, secure it. And there we have it. And I am going to wrap this up and I'm all done. This is shrink wrap. So right now, what I'm doing is, because the basket and the bag is so big, just securing it around with some tape. Pin it back. I'm going to secure the ones that I pinned back with tape as well. Leave a little bit of a air pocket at the top for the air to escape through. So when I use the dryer to shrink the bag, the air, the hot air can release and not melt any chocolate that's in there. case you don't know how to curl a ribbon, you touch the blade to the ribbon and then touch your thumb to the ribbon where it's touching the blade, and just kind of pull. There. Now we're all finished. See how crisp that is? And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a few more bows to this, and then I'm going to trim this here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to kind of crank that down a bit as well. And I'm going to add a few more ribbons to this, and you can do yours however you want. Put a big old bow on there, a few ribbons or whatever, and it's complete. A basket worthy to be sold in stores. You can do this yourself. This is something you literally can do yourself. All right, so I'll show you the finished product and try it yourself. This has been Christine of Christine Awesome Things. Like and subscribe.